Recording. Yo, yo, yo. All right, let's get into the recap here. As you can see, today was a break-even day. Coming into the day, I wanted to see, um, so as you can see, overnight we kind of expanded pretty aggressively to the upside. I wanted to see all this buy side get swept out and then ultimately these stacked equal highs here get swept. We did not get that, so it's no big deal. I mean, I just set up for tomorrow. We'll see. Um, As usual, I'm going to go over the trade and then potentially go over what I thought the best trade to take was. So at the time, actually, I think we had a 30-minute. Yeah, we had this 30-minute, which I don't believe was closed when I took this trade. Let's see, 9:30, so I would have closed at 10. So yeah, this 30-minute hadn't closed yet. So this is the idea. We kind of had this mitigated high here. I wanted to see this get ran through, and then we ultimately go up here. I liked how off market open we dumped down. We took out some of this liquidity down here. Um, we also held this 1 minute here pretty strongly, which was nice. Guess you could highlight the whole thing. So yeah, we got pretty much everything I wanted to see. I wanted to see some distribution lower before we go higher, and take out all of these draws to the upside. So essentially what I'm waiting for, once we come down here, I'm waiting for some type of inversion with a lot of volume. So we instantly swept, took out this low here, got a strong V-shaped recovery. You could have entered off of this 1 minute, but I don't really have a lot of conviction in this 1 minute just because how much we expanded overnight. I wasn't really expecting to get super clean price action, which, I mean, as you can see, we didn't really. There was maybe one or two trades you could have caught in that would have given you a lot of success. So I took a long off of this 5 minute close. Stops were below the inversion. That was my break even point, and I was targeting that up there for a 1 to 2.37 risk to reward. Um, so yeah, I mean, not really much to go over. Just kind of this was the trade idea. Hit my break even, and then after that, wasn't really looking to take much trades. I wanted to see some kind of, I don't know, strong manipulation and something. This was really the only ideal trade you could have taken just because we finally broke out of, let me delete some of this stuff. What is this green gap? That's the 30-minute. Yeah, let me go to the 5 minute. This might be easier. Yeah. So we finally kind of broke out of this downtrend and this trend line liquidity here. We came up, mitigated these highs, and then we filled in. I guess we didn't fill in anything. We just kind of swept out these internal highs, broke this trend line, and then we got a strong flip to the downside. Um, we did come into this 30-second fair value gap, hold it, and then we kind of stacked two lower lows. So that's kind of showing me that we're going to go lower. Then strong volume candle down. So yeah, this was really the ideal trade you could have taken. I didn't take it just because most of the time I'm done trading at about 10:30. Um, and I mean, I already put my risk on for the day. I got break even. I wasn't necessarily trying to just add more risk just because I felt like it. Um, there were a couple other plays like you could have taken this 1 minute long up to these highs, just because we swept out all this internal liquidity, got a strong flip. And I believe there was an SMT somewhere here with ES. This is the what I'm talking about, 1028. 1011. Did we take out 1011 here? Yeah, so we did get a 1 minute SMT there with ES, which adds to the trade, but and we continued respecting this 1 minute gap here. Um, so yeah, you could have taken that. I don't see necessarily anything wrong with it, but you're not looking to hold higher up into here just because this is now a protected high and that we're just generating these relative equal highs for later. Um, Price obviously wants to just kind of range for the day. Hopefully we get more chop overnight, and then tomorrow's session we can expand. Now, I also want to go over yesterday's trade, which I know a lot of people made money on yesterday, so that's good. I also made money on the trade well, money, but um this type of money, fake money, I guess. We had previous session London, all this kind of LR trendline liquidity here to target. So coming into the day, we manipulated these lows. So you're either looking for one of two things: price to come in, flip this gap, and then we target these relative equals here, and then ultimately go up and target those. But we respected the hourly. Um, we respected the, no, we didn't respect this. Was there a 15 minute? Oh, we got a fifth, that's what it was. We got a 15 minute inversion here as well. Oops. As well as failing to take out this previous high, which just kind of gave me everything I needed to know to take a trade. My entry was a little late, um, just because I was waiting for this 1 minute to inverse and I didn't see, oops, I didn't see that we inversed it right here. I didn't see that. So late entry for me, which cost me from making a lot more money, but still made money, which is always good. Stops would have probably been somewhere around here, targeting this as the ultimate draw, and then going break even right about here. So what I did, I entered here, I scaled out two positions here, and then I scaled out a third position. I think it was at this, yeah. I scaled out a third position at what? Why is it not locking on? At that low, and then I was holding two runners all the way down to here, but I didn't end up getting it. So got stopped out at break even because I entered a little late, which is fine. I could have re-entered, but once again, I already put my risk on for the day. I made money. There's no sense in trying to chase price. So yeah, that's the trade from today, the trade from yesterday, which honestly today I wasn't really looking to trade just because price action didn't seem like it was wanting to cooperate and be good. So be back at it again tomorrow. Hopefully, I catch a pretty good dub to end the week off. Try and get this account passed, and then start taking some payouts. I'm feeling really good with how I'm trading lately. I think I'm way more patient rather than at the start. Like man, I was closing trades early, not wanting to follow my plan at all, revenge trading like crazy. Which, um, yeah, I mean, no one's ever been successful doing that, so I don't know why I think I'm going to be successful doing it. But holding my trade, sticking my plan, going break even when I'm supposed to, not too early, not too late. I guess really the only thing is I just need to start entering a little earlier. I'm kind of screwing myself with risk to reward. When I enter, like today, for example, you very well could have, is this today? No, this wasn't today. Where was today? Jeez. That's why it's because it's on ES. Let me go here. Um, yeah, like today, for example, I very well probably could have taken this 1 minute inversion like there's not really any reason to not take that, right? You can go break even right here, um, and then hold to this high, right? Like, this would have been a really good trade to take. Stops kind of just below that candle, I guess. And yeah, I mean, that would have been a good trade. It follows all my rules, right? I'm waiting till 9:40 to take a trade. That's 9:43, perfect. Got an inversion out of a liquidity sweep. There is a fair value gap here as well that we held. Um, or right here. I guess we didn't hold that. Well, regardless, oh, we were holding the 30 minute. That's what we were holding. Um, so yeah, could have entered on that. In hindsight, probably should have, just because I mean I'm on eval, like I'm not making any money. Might as well take a little bit more of a risky trade, and also I need to start leveraging more. Like I don't know why I'm risking four minis. Like I'm gonna take 5 years to pass my account. Um, so yeah, just a few tiny things to tweak, but overall I'm a lot better with my trading plan. Like I finally have a strategy that I like to follow that I believe works and it makes sense to me. And then yeah, kind of everything else. So hopefully tomorrow take a banger. If not, no big deal. Next week we let's see what next week news has, right? We got Monday off. Tuesday, Wednesday, Trump speaks. Jeez. Thursday, it's gonna be a good day. Unemployment claims, and then Friday we got PMI. So next week could should be pretty chill. The week after looks really good. Um, Week after also looks good. Yeah, so some pretty good trading weeks coming up. NF oh, that's non-farm employment. But yeah, next couple of weeks looks pretty good. So let's stay patient, get this passed, and start making some bread.